Macduff. Let us seek some desolate shade and weep our sad bosoms empty.
Each day, new widows is howling, new orphans is crying, and sorrows slap heaven in the face. Heaven is feeling Scotland's pain.
But I believe I'll wail. I'll put right what I can when the time comes. Sheriff Macbeth was once an honest man, and you were his favorite. I don't know you all that well, but I question your loyalty.
I am not treacherous.
But Macbeth is. Even the virtuous might fall to power. I beg your pardon, I do not find you evil. All things foul would still wear the brow of grace, yet grace must still look so.
I have lost my hopes.
Marshal, tell me, why exactly did you leave your wife and children back in Scotland?
Go ahead and accuse me of things that simply do not exist. You feel no fear because your title is safe. I wouldn't be the villain you think I am even if I were Macbeth.
Be not offended. I do not distrust you entirely. However, Scotland is falling apart under Macbeth. It weeps, it bleeds, and each new day a gash is added to her wounds. England has promised me 1,000 men, but even so.
Yes, Deputy?
Even if I have Macbeth's head under my foot, or he feels my barrel between his eyes, the people will suffer worse under the sheriff who follows Macbeth.
Who are you talking about?
I'm talking about myself. My faults outweigh any good I can provide.
Not in the legions of horrid hell can there come a devil more damned in evils than to top Macbeth.
Well, I admit, he's murderous, lecherous, greedy, lying, deceitful, arrogant, yellow-bellied.
Come on, Malcolm, get to your point.
Well, I, on the other hand, am obstructed from my duties of criminal justice by visions of chivalrous romance. It is better that Macbeth reigns than me.
Boundless intemperance in nature is a tyrant. Don't be afraid, Malcolm. Take the badge that belongs to you. Find a way to use your deceit. Satisfy your desire in secret, and still appear virtuous.
Heartache is not my only problem. I must say, I'm also quite greedy. No, if I were sheriff, I'd be stealing gold from the quarries. Greed would destroy me if I ever got my hands on wealth.
You won't outgrow greed, yet do not fear. You've got enough good in you, Deputy.
I don't have any of the qualities of a good sheriff. No, if I had power, I'd take world peace and throw it down to hell. If someone like me is fit to be sheriff, then speak. I am as I have spoken.
Fit to be sheriff? Ha! You aren't even fit to live. We live under a tyrant, and the next in line is a disgrace to his own family. Sheriff Duncan was noble in his time, but the evils you mentioned are what drove me from Scotland.
Well, I can see you're quite passionate, Marshal Macduff. But you have proven your integrity. You truly are an honorable man. Devilish Macbeth by many of these trains hath sought to win me into his power. You know what? I take all of it back. None of those flaws represent who I am. I'm pure. I tell nothing but the truth. And my possessions ain't anything to me. You know, before you arrived, old man Seward started making his way over here with 10,000 men ready to fight. And we will fight, Sheriff Macbeth, together. Our chance of success is as great as the justice of our cause. Why are you silent?
It's difficult to make sense of such different stories.
Deputy, sir.
Is Sheriff Edward coming out?
Aye, sir. A crowd of sick people are waiting for him to heal them. Their illnesses are beyond modern medicine, but he's healing them with some special power from heaven.
Thank you, Doctor.
What's the disease he means?
Evil. Sheriff Edward's healing touch is a miracle I've seen many times in my stay here. No one can say how he gets these gifts except him. He cures people of all strange conditions by placing a gold coin around their neck and saying holy prayers. He also holds the gift of prophecy and others that I can't even begin to imagine. All of this marks him as a man graced by God. Good afternoon, Marshal Ross.
Is Scotland the same as when I left?
Alas, poor country. It's no longer the same country as where we were born. It's where we're going to die. No one smiles but the fool. No one cares about the screams that fill the air. When funeral bells ring, no one will ask who it was. Good men are dying before they're sickened.
So Ross, what's the latest news?
How's my wife?
She's well.
And my children too?
Well, too.
Macbeth hasn't touched them?
No, they were well at peace when I did leave them.
Don't hold back. What's the news?
I've heard rumor of many good men arming themselves to rebel against Sheriff Macbeth. When I saw Macbeth's army on the move, I knew it must be true. Now is the time of help. Deputy Malcolm, we need you back in Scotland.
Let Scotland be comforted by my return. Sheriff Edward has given me 10,000 men and Seward, greatest man England has ever seen.
I wish I could follow this with some happy news, but I have some bad news to tell you.
If it's for me, don't hold back. I have to know.
Let not your ears despise my tongue forever.
Are you about to tell me what I think?
Your home was attacked. Your wife and babes savagely slaughtered. If I were to tell you how, it'd be enough to kill you.
Merciful heaven.
My children?
Wife, children, servants, all that could be found.
And my wife too?
Yes, I already said she was.
Don't worry, partner. We will get back in it.
He can't know my pain. He has no children. All of my children and their mother dead in one fell swoop?
Yes. But are you going to let Macbeth walk all over you? Are you going to let him get away with murdering your family? No. If you want to get back at Macbeth, you must must kill Macbeth. Come on. Fight like a man.
I will. But first I must also feel like a man. I can't help but remember what things were so precious to me. Macbeth! They're dead because of you! Do you hear me? I'll kill you!